And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Lang Park, the clash between Broncos and Illawarra. And whilst we're here, a very happy afternoon to all the mums out there. We hope you've had a great day. It'll be a bigger day if your team gets home here this afternoon. Alan Langer, the skipper, as we look at the Broncos side with Julian O'Neill at fullback. The wingers are Mick Hancock and Pat Savage. The centres are Steve Renouf and Willie Carne. The halves, Kevin Walters, Alan Langer. The forward pack, Terry Matterson at the back of the scrum. The second row is Trevor Gillmeister, Mark Hohn. The front row, an impressive lineup of Glenn Lazarus, Gavin Allen, the hooker, Kerrod Walters, and they're coached by Wayne Bennett.
Okay, the Illawarra Steelers coming out onto the field, ready for the clash this afternoon. They've been knocked around a little bit by injury, some of their top players out, but there's a man who carried quite a burden today, and Alan McIndoe. Wishart is the other winger, makes up a pretty impressive lot. Docherty comes into fullback to take the place of Riolo. Wishart and McIndoe on the wings, and the centre's another great pairing. We've got Girdler and McGregor in there. The 5'8" tapping out today is Fritz, and the halfback is Simon. Lock forward is Ian Russell in the second row. It's Cross and Gallagher. The two front rowers are Dunn and Walsh. The hooker is Schifilliti. And their coach, of course, is Graham Murray.
The referee for the match is State of Origin referee David Manson. The first time he's refereed the Broncos or Illawarra in first grade, and he referees the Broncos here on home soil. The whistle, and Cann with a long kick down to John Simon. He gives it to Ian Russell. And Russell immediately takes it within about 18 metres of his own try line. Schifilliti to dummy half for Bill Dunn. Over the advantage line and out of the tackle of Carne, who now goes back to his centre three-quarter position. The calls for the markers. This is John Cross, and he's almost got the one-handed pass away, but the Steelers make good ground in their first set of 6. This is Dave Gallagher, met at the advantage line and put to ground heavily by Gillmeister and Matterson. For Simon. Julian O'Neill. Good straight line of defence. The chase was good from the Steelers, and O'Neill's tackle just outside his own quarter. Here comes Matterson and Langer on the chase. Docherty 5 out from his own line. Walters gets to his feet. Oh, McIndoe's got a nice ball around the corner to Girdler. Now, O'Neill's got him covered. McIndoe's inside trouble. Big trouble. McIndoe. O'Neill hunts him and gets him inside the 22. There's a quick play. The ball required from Illawarra. Simon to Russell, the ball man. He's popped it up and it's gone forward. But once again, Julian O'Neill, when it comes to defence, that fullback spot, Andrew Slack, he's got it down to a T.
Yes, well, you'd have thought the winger with the space may have had the pace on O'Neill, but never a chance really once McIndoe went infield. O'Neill was quick enough. Good work from Girdler as the Broncos take the scrum.
Gallagher. Final tackle. So Langer, the grubber, and the chase. Simon wraps up. Oh, he gave one to Docherty, which ended up all right, but there wasn't too much percentage in it. And so Illawarra come away with it 8 short of the halfway mark. Dunn, Langer doing a power of tackling.
3 in a row.
And he's bringing the Lang Park crowd to their feet. Make it 4, Billy. Have we got 5? Let's see if we've got 5. Not yet. Here's the pass inside to Cross. Langer 4 in a row. Leading from the front, over to Simon. Shapes the kick and does eventually, and O'Neill will have plenty of time. Not as much as he thought. And he won't get out of there. Good pressure from Illawarra.
Drop out from underneath that goal mouth now. Not the best of them, but it flies through. Eventually, Wishart's going to be the one to take it back there for Illawarra. Setting sail across field. Of course, State of Origin winger for New South Wales on Wednesday night. Wishart, very handy player. So Cross getting it back to Russell. So it's Illawarra about 30 metres out now from the Broncos line. That's Bill Dunn. Schifilliti from dummy half. Away to Simon. Simon to Fritz. Fritz outside, then to McGregor. McGregor's going to be tackled 20 metres out from the Broncos line.
Just got great balance for a big player, this McGregor, hasn't he? Showed it on Wednesday night and again there.
He's very impressive, Andrew. And New South Wales with unearthed one there, that's for sure. Final tackle coming up now. So back it goes to Simon. He's going to put it up high. This will test O'Neill. They're all coming through at him now. O'Neill jumps up, takes it safely in the end goal. Takes it out, gets it away to Fritz. Fritz stepping around. Kevin Walters is there. Walters takes him ball and all. Bended him back in the tackle. Simon a dummy half. Way over to Russell. Russell back to the quarter line. Kevin Walters in again. A couple of big tackles from him. So Schifilliti trying to skirt his way through. Almost gets there. Away it goes to Gallagher. He's lost the ball. Rolling on the ground. Russell will dive out for the referee to play the knock-on. Kieran Walters. Away then this time to Alan Langer. Cut out pass on it goes to Kevin Walters. He finds Langer backing up well. Langer almost through. He gets it back to Matterson. Matterson looking for support. There's no one at home. He will stand in the tackle. Final tackle coming up. Kieran Walters to dummy half. Goes the blind side. Puts a little kick. Carries back into the in-goal area. And we'll go touch in goal. So Illawarra in possession, 15 metres from the halfway mark.
That's twice John Simons covered well. Once on a tackle as Broncos made a break, that time on a small kick, which was a good one from Kevin Walters, with Julian O'Neill reading it, coming up, but there's Simon again to get in the way, and he's playing a fine game, Simon.
So Girdler playing it a couple of metres short of halfway. Schifilliti from dummy half. On it goes to Dunn. Dunn tackled about 5 metres inside Broncos territory. So now it's Schifilliti, away to Russell. Sent it over the top brilliantly to Docherty. He's got O'Neill to beat. Can he beat him? No, he can't. He's got to be tackled. Flicks it back the other way. Ball rolls loose. They still come away with it. It'll be McGregor going in, and that's a good try for Illawarra. McGregor in right beside the post. They score the first try of the match. The first points come up at 4 points to nil.
Yes, and certainly some good play involved in that as we see the Docherty, the fullback. He should have had support on the left there. Ian Russell a bit slow to get there, but the pass goes astray, comes off the Broncos player. McGregor in good position. All started from sloppy marker play. Schifilliti again making ground around that area. And there he goes. That's McGregor away from the last defender. All he had to do was run 5 metres and plonk it down. He's not bad at that.
Ryan Girdler attempting to convert the first try of the match. He strikes it well. It's through it goes. So Illawarra lead the Brisbane Broncos by 6 points to nil.
Trail by 6 points to nil. They bring play to the 22-metre line. And the Lang Park crowd urging them to get over that try line. They haven't scored a try against Illawarra in their last 2 encounters against the Steelers. So they run it inside the quarter now. It's Kerrod Walters. He's looking for Lazarus. That was almost forward. Back to Kerrod. Over to Alan Langer. And he's about 10 out from the try line. Schifilliti hangs on to him. So does Cross. It's now gone to Gavin Allen, the ball player. Hands are free. Couldn't get it away. He's a metre out. Walters to dummy half. Can't get it down. And he's lost it over the line. He's knocked it on. So this will be the Illawarra feed. Simon. O'Neill loses a few metres with the fall. He runs at Russell, then away from him, and at Fritz. Fritz slows him down. McGregor finishes him off, and Russell came a bit late. Here's Savage. 10 outside the 22. Both teams starting to open up a fraction, but it's the Broncos. It's at the majority of the ball the last 5 minutes. Well, it had to come. I think the Illawarra boys were getting a bit tired, and they had to slow the play down. Matterson, 22 metres out. Over it goes. So the Broncos are on the scoreboard. Illawarra lead 6 points to 2. Waddell looking to take the settler, but he was the decoy, and it went to Dale. Fritz, and Kerrod Walters, who's playing some top football the last few weeks, has put him down. Oh, well done, Dave Gallagher. Now to McGregor, and he's dropped it, and away come Cann. He's going to give Hancock room. Here's the cover. He's missed by Gallagher. He's eventually slowed by McIndoe and finished off by Waddell. It's gone to Langer. They do have the numbers far left if they can draw something. Gillmeister, 10 out from the 22. Now to Julian O'Neill. And now he'll get them for being inside the 5. The quick tap's taken by Langer to Matterson. Walters, wrapped up by Gallagher, outside the quarter-way. Carne, wrapped up. He's 18 metres out from the try line. The crowd roaring for the Broncos. Cann runs it straight at Russell. He puts him down. Now, Matterson. Who are the runners? Mark Hohn looking for one more. And he's got him for tackling him without the ball. And he's got him in the sin bin. 10 minutes for John Simon. Now will Langer take the quick tap? He's deciding. He takes the tap. It's play on. Up comes Hauff. The big fellows a metre out. The Broncos need a try. Is that Hohn towards the line? He's held up. Walters. He's got him for not playing the ball straight on. Well. Oh, Billy, the Broncos can't get that ball over the line.
No, they've tried pretty hard. You've got to give fullbacks to Illawarra. It's been quite a concerted effort over the last 20 minutes or so. Let's have a look at this one. Mark Hohn probably, well, it certainly wasn't lined up correctly, but it didn't help the players all around him either. Brun just to do a little bit too much too quickly. Langer sending it away to Carne on the blind side. He unturned, lets it out to Mike Hancock. Hancock got away from McIndoe, starts back inside. McIndoe grabs him by the shorts. On it goes to Willie Carne, nowhere to go. Setting back over in centre field now. Looks for support. No, he doesn't. Now he gets it away to Kerrod Walters. Walters going to be put down. A quick play forward by him. It's a half-time hooter sounds. And it is half-time here at Lang Park. And the Illawarra Steelers go to the break with a lead of 6 points to 2. So Brett Docherty starts play for the second half of this match here at Lang Park today. The Brisbane Broncos against the Illawarra Steelers. And that is big Glenn Lazarus back onto the field for the start of the second half. Had a bit of a rest coming into the half-time break. And probably that would do him the world of good. He's had a hectic schedule, as you know. So the Illawarra Steelers take the tap. 3 metres inside Broncos territory. That's Fritz. Fritz is well held. About to play it. Dummy half Schifilliti. Cutting his way through up over there is Cross. Cross up over the quarter line. Sends it back inside. Walsh gets it onto Schifilliti. Cross rather got it to Schifilliti. Back to Fritz. And Fritz will be put over 10 metres out from the Broncos line. So Illawarra on the attack to Russell. Russell taken a little bit high. Put down, Gallagher to dummy half. Schifilliti out of his hands. Goes into the hands of the front rower in Dunn. Schifilliti dummy half again. Works across field, finds Dunn, then it's back to Schifilliti. Oh, it ends up in the hands of Willie Carne.
Yeah, good pressure from Carne.
Simon got his pass outside, though, to Mick Hancock.
Docherty off for Illawarra. Jonathan Britten on in 15.
So now it's Hancock getting up to try and play the ball. The crowd calling for a penalty. Simon on the ground. Now it's going to be a penalty. And a big bit going on now. They're all into it over there. Referee Dave Manson right in the middle of it, blowing the whistle a couple of times now.
Well, if you went by numbers, it looked important, but that one... That one wouldn't have hurt too many.
Alan McIndoe is the man being called out.
Depends on which police academy you're talking about, the movie or the real thing.
So referee Dave Manson now. 10 minutes. 10 minutes for Dave Gallagher. He's now talking to Hoff. Will he stay on? He's got 10-2. 10 minutes also to Paul Hoff. So Gallagher is off and Hoff is off.
The feed will now go to the Broncos. They'll have another 6 tackles to attack.
Well, the bounce of the ball going their way. Simon knocking that ball on, getting a finger to it. And here comes the Broncos charge again. Julian O'Neill, who's with him? Nobody at the moment. He's 10 out from the line. Renouf goes to dummy half. Tries to take them on himself. To no avail. He's knocked down by Fritz. Now Savage for Cann to take the settler. He might do more than that. He really will score. Well, they all thought he was to take the settler, so did they. He not only took the settler, he took on Illawarra's defence, and he's got the Broncos with a level scoreline. It's 6-0.
Well, if that's settling, which the Broncos, I think, will be happy to see more of it, as it shows the step off the right foot and gets through 4 Illawarra defenders there. He's an extremely strong player, Cann. I mean, take one look at his thighs. Tells you the story, but he's just ditched off those two, no problem at all. Too close to the line to stop a man with that power. You see the front on its Dale. Fritz there, he comes up now, tries to stop him. It hardly has any effect at all.
Matterson to try and put the Broncos to a 2-point lead. Oh, it's sweet as a nut. Beautifully struck Terry Matterson, and the Broncos lead Illawarra by 8 points to 6.
It'll eventually find touch about 8 metres inside Illawarra territory. Scrum is 8 metres inside Illawarra territory as Simon puts it in, gets it away to Wishart, coming across from the wing, chased by O'Neill, and eventually thrown to the ground by O'Neill. Dummy half is Simon. He in turn sends it back over there to McIndoe. Now just have a look back there, Andrew. There's Illawarra in a bit of a bunch, right in the middle of the ground. Russell's going to take it up, though. He gets to about 8 metres inside Broncos territory. Schifilliti from dummy half. Walsh, they keep it going. On to Fritz. Fritz dummies. Almost through a gap. Sends it back inside to Simon. Simon dodging, weaving. He's over the quarter line. Puts a kick in. It's going to be taken back. This will be a try. They're all going for it.
John Cross.
Cross is the man to do it. Simon was the one that started it, but Cross the one to finish it off, and Illawarra hit the front.
Great. I reckon David Manson's delighted that Cross has scored that try, because he would have been in a dilemma had he not, whether to give the penalty try or not. There's no doubt, as the gap is first created by 5'8" Dale Fritz. Finds Simon on the inside beautifully. Simon then off the right foot, off the left foot, chip kick all in the space of a millisecond, and then a big shoulder from Paul Hoff. John Cross following, so the try, no doubt about it. The doubt would have come had Cross not been on the spot, because Manson may have been asked to, or might have been inclined to rule a penalty try, and I think he would have been justified in doing so.
The try ruled by the in-goal judge. You'll see here Manson behind the play after the kick, and you'll see Cross, there's a biff, and you'll see the in-goal judge, he may pick him up, gets it down, and the in-goal judge nodded to Manson in the affirmative, and David Manson awarded the try.
Well, John Cross, man with a big future for Illawarra, as I've said. He was a reserve for City Country first in the Origin trial. He's a fine player, although only a replacement for Craig Izzard today. Ryan Girdler, his second attempt at goal. He slotted the first one, no problem.
Girdler moves in for the shot at goal. He's missed it. Waved away. Illawarra leading by 10 points to 8.
Russell quick to break from the back of the scrum. Langer feeds. Walters claps the hand, calls for it and brings Plowman in. Runs to the centre of the ground. They'll move the same side with Renouf, and Hauff's outside him, but the chase is on. The chase is on. The kick could be on. It's gone loose. Now, how's the chase? Simon's there by a country mile. Hancock's coming at him. He gets around him. He comes to Hauff and Renouf. And eventually he goes to ground. Illawarra 8 metres out from their own line. Britten from dummy half. Over goes Hauff. Slings him down. Schifilliti looks and sees who are the runners. And he finds Johnny Cross. And he's 10 out from the line. 10-8 the Steelers lead. Now over to the front rower, Walsh. Russell at Matterson. Oh, Matterson went high. A bit slappy. Matterson steps around him. Well, it's on the line. Plowman's telling the touch judge, and the touch judge finally agrees.
So Broncos with a last-ditch effort for them coming up now. Hauff into the back line. Hauff out of one tackle. It's going to be knocked down over there by Girdler. Towed through this time by Plowman. And eventually Fritz will dive on it for Illawarra. Gets up, starts to go again. He's still going. He's up to the halfway. Still going. Kevin Walters comes at him and puts him down with a big, strong run. So now from the play the ball, Illawarra in possession. Vital time for them. Back to Simon. Simon gets it outside then to Dunn. Dunn put down about 12 metres inside Broncos territory. So back it comes this time to Waddell. Waddell up into the pass. The ball comes back in the hands of Russell. Russell gets to the quarter line before he's going to be put down. So from the play the ball to Simon. Simon outside then to McGregor. McGregor put down also about 18 metres out. It is the final tackle. So now we'll look for Simon from dummy half. A little kick across there, a little grubber kick that finds touch. And the scrum to pack down 10 metres out from the Broncos line. Minute and a half remaining. And a 2-point advantage for Illawarra. Whole scrum screwing around. Langer breaks away down the blind side, but Simon's there to greet him. Here's the last chance for the Broncos. The big long pass coming across to Steve Renouf. He in turn gets it away to Savage. Savage starts to move. Wishart coming at him. He got it away to Renouf, who juggled it. He got out of one tackle. He gets it back inside to Savage. Savage straight ahead. Can he slip away from Girdler? He's almost lost the short. He did it something to the crowd at the other two on the way through. Just about lost the whole shooting match. Hancock straight up the centre. Put down about 10 metres short of that halfway line. Into the final minute. Back to Langer. Then across to Walters. Walters dummies. Matterson locked up. The ball rolls back. Hohn will dive on it there. So from the play the ball. Away from dummy half. Walters. Getting it on to Hauff. Hauff will be put down 8 metres short of halfway. The final tackle here. Alan Langer decides to run it out. Kevin Walters. He unloads it back over the back to Hohn. Hohn's got nothing much to do but pick it up and go to ground with it. And that'll be the ball game because it's a right handover. And only 20 seconds remaining in the match. So an Illawarra side that have deserved their win here today. They've slogged away. And they withstood some very strong attack from this Broncos lineup. So taking away from dummy half is Alan McIndoe. There's the full-time hooter and it's all over. Illawarra have defeated the Brisbane Broncos by 10 points to 8. 10 points to 8. Illawarra defeating the Brisbane Broncos. And our Broncos man of the match there for Chandler's is the Mark Hohn in there, and he'll receive that Sony remote control state-of-the-art compact disc player. So our winner there from the Chandler's man of the match, that is for the Broncos man of the match, and that is Mark Hohn. So there you have a very, very happy side, I would imagine, Illawarra. They've defeated the Broncos here today by 10 points to 8.